live.
Thank you. So first of all, I really thanks everybody who is joining this call today. I don't know how to express it. It's so amazing and so great that you are interested by this subject, what we're going to share today. And this already, I'm fulfilled. My heart is blossoming, is so happy because it's my intention. My intention is to be a reassurer for people to be more of who they are, to be more of their light, more of their love, more of their consciousness. And this is like my calling is people experiencing their highest potential. And you being here, it's already, you are already in this intention of wanting to be more in your highest potential. So already I'm so happy for that. So thank you for being here. And I would like us to start by closing our eyes and connect to our breath and just allow your breath to be as it wants to be. And on each inhale, just allow it to receive more light, more frequency, more love, more whatever it is for you. And on each exhale, you let go, you release, you surrender, you relax more. So inhale and feel yourself to whatever is for you. And on exhale, empty, and go deeper into relaxation. And another breath, full breath, feeling all your cells, all your organs with the highest frequency possible now in this moment. And when you exhale, you fully relax deeper and deeper and deeper. And now we are going to inhale and we are going to hold the breath, and then I will count 4. So we will hold the breath in 4 counts. Then you will exhale, and then you stay empty in 2 counts. And we do this for a few minutes. So inhale, and allow it fully inhale, completely inhale. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Completely exhale, empty. And when you are fully empty, you stay for 1, 2. Inhale again, fully. Inhale more to your full capacity of inhaling, and then we stay full for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now empty yourself, release, relax, release more. And when you are empty, stay for 1, 2, inhale again, fully to your fullest capacity. And we stay for 1, 2, 3, 4. And now exhale, fully. And stay empty for 1, 2, inhale, again. And stay full for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. Stay empty for 1, 2. And just allow now the breath with eyes closed to be as it is. And the concealed light of light is going to speak to you. We are so pleased and delighted to speak to you in this day, to remind you how important you are, how important your connection to your higher self, higher consciousness is. And the journey you are opening to by being present here, being interested in this course, is to allow yourself to be more of who you are and to become aware of who you are not. Who we are not is what we have unconsciously chosen to adopt as a pattern, as unconscious being, like learning from our lineage, from our parents, from our society. We have learned limited fear. We have learned to not take responsibility for what we feel. We have learned to be in our mind, always thinking, worrying, wanting to know what's going to happen to us. We have not learned to be relaxed, to be enjoying the self, the nature of itself, the nature of our own being. And now it's time to open up to that truth of who we are, to open up to that consciousness, because this is who we are in the higher state of consciousness. And we are here to experience these different states. But it doesn't matter if we experience the lower state when we are aware of it, when we know about it, when we know the unfolding, when we know the laws of universe. Because we are not the experience. We are the experiencer of the experience. And this is what we are here to learn, to be the experiencer and not to be identified to the experience that is always going to be changing. Experience is going to be changing. This is why we incarnated in this human experience. In this moment, we came here to experience life from different perspectives. But the truth of our being remains unchangeable. And this is, the more we abide in this awareness, this spaciousness of the true self that we are, the more we can embody this vibration, and the more we can live our life through different experiences through that vibration. And the moment when we are not experiencing this vibration, higher consciousness, we know it by the way we feel. And this is what we are here to learn in this course, how to align again and again to the higher vibration, higher consciousness of self, and to disidentify into who we are not when we entangle in love density, in love vibration. Nothing wrong. It's just a mastery. And the more we get to know the laws, the more we get to know the teachings, the more we get to know it works, the more our mind, the conscious mind that limits us, will allow the experience. We allow more aperture to God's love, to universal love, to unconditional love, to infinite love, to pure love, as you want to call it. Doesn't matter how you call it. And then the more we abide in this state of pure love, the more everything that is showing up in our experience do not really matter, because we know we are not that. We are the experiencer of the experience. And it's a journey, it's a learning, and we cannot not have contrast. Contrasts are made for us to know more and to expand more and to open more consciousness and to get more of this pure love, this pure intelligence, and to expand more and more and more and more. And this is what we are asked to do in this time of big change, because we cannot continue to be in fear, limitation, what we call it 3D perception. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And the path of transformation to 3D to 4D, it's still not it. Because if we believe we have to transform to make it, we cannot really make it, because we already are. We have to experience this. And it cannot be really understood. It cannot be described. It can be only felt. It can be only experienced through people experiencing it, people living it, people abiding it to it every day, making this their priority in life. Because when you tap into this higher vibration of yourself, everything unfolds in the perfect unfolding. And you, as humans, 3D consciousness, you couldn't make it, you couldn't create it, because you have not that quality, that ability to do so. But when you allow it, it unfolds through you. And this is what we wish to share with you. We wish to invite you to encourage you to tap into your highest potential possible of the moment, because there is more, and there will be always more, and the contrast will always be, because the contrast is a 3D reality. This is the incarnate reality. No, everything exists through polarities. We cannot have one polarity and not the other one in the 3D plan, but the experience of the polarity can be very different if we don't identify to the experience of the polarities. Just breathe deeply into that. Breathe deeply into that. Allow your heart to expand, your consciousness to expand to the truth. Because you know it. You know it by the way you feel. It expands you right away. And if you feel any contraction, it's because there is some belief system that might not wanting to adjust to that truth. And it's fully okay. This is a game. Open up to the love that you are. Open up to the love that you are. And you are infinitely loved, no matter what your experience is. Because this is expression of the creation. The expression of creation is unconditional love. Everything is created based on unconditional love. But unconditional love is a state of being. It's not a feeling. It's not an emotion. It's a state of being. And this can be only experienced. And you all have experienced it many times. When you fell in love, it was that you experienced, not the partner you believe you are in love with, but the state of unconditional love that this person allowed you to connect with. But this can be experienced with any relationship or without relationship. Means relationship with nature. When you're in nature, you feel good, you feel expanded, because it opens this unconditional love that you are. When you're in relationship with an animal, you feel something that is opening you. And this is the vibration of the creation through this animal make you experience this expansion, this love, this freedom. So I'm sure everyone can recall and experience a moment where you felt it. But now, how we can tap into this again and again, consciously, deliberately, with intention, it's possible when we know the teaching, when we know it, when we know what we are and what we know what we are not. We have the capacity by hamping or upgrading our will, our intention, our focus to what is true, and to deliberately choose to let go what is not. Again and again, we can do this again and again, and it's fun. And when we are entangled in a moment where it is not there, we know it because our emotional guidance system is let us know that because we feel bad, we have positioned ourselves apart from truth, apart from our inspiration. And this is your guidance is always present with you. And in this course, this is also what we are going to learn. We're going to learn about the emotional guidance system that is in all different aspects of it until we can fully get it, because it takes practice to get it. It took me a while, and it's still getting me a while to get it, because the mind doesn't want to understand it. The mind is stopping it from understanding it. This is why it is asked to be experienced again and again until it becomes like automatic. Because when we are not conscious, it's the unconscious patterns or unconscious belief that runs the show in our life automatically. But the other also is true. When we open up to the truth, to the love that there is, we instantly, or there is a momentum, depending on how long we have resisted, then there is a momentum. But this we will learn everything in details and share and make breakthroughs and open up for more. So now I would like to make you an experience. So with your eyes closed, I'm asking you, can you feel your hands? Are your hands still there? How do you know? What quality in you allows you to be aware of your hands while your eyes are closed? This is what we call awareness, that's consciousness. This is this innate capacity we all have. This is present in every one of us. But the thing, we are not aware of it enough to make this our truth, to make this our perception, constant perception. So this needs to be trained. This quality needs to be trained again and again. And I suppose when we experience holding the breath, you could experience a moment where you had no thoughts or less thoughts. So it means when we focus the thoughts are still present, but because we were focusing on the breath, our attention were on the breath, so the thoughts were not there. We were not distracted by them. Whereas on automatic pilot, thoughts are present and we always focus on thoughts and we always are thinking and always in this identification. We believe we are the thoughts, so we are always asleep and unconscious. This is our pattern when we are not awakened. And then thoughts become our reality. It becomes what occupies us all the time. And then the ego is going to merge with the mind, and this is going to be the life of unconsciousness. So the moment you open up to know that these thoughts are useless, then we can decide we don't want them. But when we push them away, they are still there. So the way is to focus on your breath. Then the thoughts are less present or not present. And we do this constantly enough, we can tap into the awareness more, onto the consciousness more. So if we don't cultivate awareness, conscious, deliberate awareness, we have no choice. We run through our patterns. So we live our lives through our patterns, through our beliefs, through our programming, through our thoughts form. We have learned, embodied since we are born, and even from past life. So in this course, we will work on both sides. We will work to increase the quality, innate quality of awareness that we all have. So this become more tangible for you. And in the same time, we deconstruct the personality that believes she is something. And both sides help us clean so we can open up our channel, our conduit, our vessels to more joy, to more love, to more happiness, to more freedom, to more peace. This is the intention behind the course. So I really encourage you, if you feel the call to say yes to it. And if you don't feel the call, this is also fine. This is very important to follow your heart desire, your soul desire. So to give you an idea of how the course is organized, it's organized in 3 parts. So there is one part is more about to know yourself. So the principles of universe, the law of universe, the emotional guidance system, how the programming and the mind function, the different dimension of realities, and much more. Then the second part is accept yourself, so which is to fully love yourself, to be worthy of your experience, worthy of being. So this is the part that we always resist or unconsciously don't know that we resist. So that's why it's required a lot of work from our side. And the third part is be the creator, be your calling. Know what is your calling, your mission, your intention for being here, the desire of your soul, desire of your blueprint. When you incarnate, your soul has an intention. So we all have a blueprint. And so when we tap into this blueprint, we open up for more excitement, joy in our life. And it helps us to also self-realize. So after the course, you will feel more expansion, more awareness, more aliveness, more joy, freedom, acceptance. You will be able to live more through your calling, through your mission, your intention. What sparks through. And you will be less entangled in your conditioning, less pain, less suffering, less separation with your connection, your true connection, because your best relationship, the relationship everyone wants to have but don't know, it's a relationship with yourself. It's not a relationship with someone else, it's with yourself. Because when you have relationship with yourself, you can be in relationship with anybody to the degree you want, or the degree it's appropriate or relevant to experience for yourself. So you are not anymore seeking for the other half, because it's already complete within you, and then you can really meet any other when you are complete. So this is also the intention, is to feel the completeness of fullness within you. So it's also important to know that this kind of course requires engagement. It requires your intention, your will, because what you invest, you receive. And you cannot just be like on a ski nautique, water ski behind the boat and waiting for this to be done. No, you need to put yourself into action, into the work, in order for receiving more of it. Yes. So another way to say it, it's a journey to come home. And as I told you before, it cannot be really described. It cannot be understood. It's going to be an experiential path journey, and the more I am diving into it, the more I don't know, I cannot say understanding. I'm more knowing or realization of things I believed I understood or knew from many years. And now it becomes real, it becomes tangible, it becomes truth. Yeah. Because actually, what is on our way is we are so attached to many things that we don't know, or we believe we are not attached, or we pretend we are not attached, but in truth, we are so attached. And this is the part, to accept yourself, to become aware what we are attached to, that most of the time we are not aware of, and then to learn how to release this attachment. And sometimes some attachment, we have many, chords, and maybe we think we have cut it. Oh, I've done this work, but still there, because there is still unseen, not clarity there, so it needs to be seen. But once it's seen, it's already released for the most part. So the more you detached, you more freedom you experience, and then the more you can show up for who you are, the more you can play and have fun with this life. That actually we chose to have fun and to know the game and to know the gamers and the players, and to be into this game with consciousness. So the more you let go all these attachments and beliefs and programs, then the more the essence will manifest, will be present, tangible, and you will get more and more trust that it is that. And for that, we relax our conscious mind that wants to protect us, but it's not a real protector. So the more we open up for conscious awareness, then the more of itself, of its nature, it's present in our field. And the more we are experiencing ourselves. So I hope it resonates, it speaks to you, it's maybe question you, but at least you feel something. You feel like some excitement, some inspiration. If not, it's fully okay. Yeah. And if you have any question, maybe we can go to some questions, if there are. I don't know if I spoke a bit fast. For translation, it was still okay. Yes, Elizabeth.
Just a second, I will make the sound able for you. Try now. No? 1 second more. And now? Oh, yes, you can speak. Yes, you can. I see that.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I think that might be working now. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
So actually,
Elizabeth.
Julie and I are here together, and we had the same question because because both of us, just in terms of the timing, so it's a practical question of how it might work, because neither of us can really make it on a Tuesday, but we're both very keen still. But we don't want to do it kind of like on our own either. We want to still feel part of the group.
So is Monday would work, but then it will need to see with the Russians already, people who are already registered, if it work on Mondays.
Monday it would work for me. Would it work for you?
Better, yes. Better. Wednesday would be better, but Monday
so
maybe.
If everyone else can do Monday.
Please write on the chat what is convenient day for you for learning. Monday evening or Tuesday evening. Пожалуйста, напишите в чат, те, кто уже присоединился к программе или намеревается присоединиться, какой вам день недели больше подходит? Понедельник вечер для занятий или вторник вечер? I think then we will decide, but now at least we will see the tendencies.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
for
Thank
considering
you.
it. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
So for Tatiana, it is any day. She can join. Для Татьяны любой день подходит. И вот для Елизаветы понедельник.
I think Monday is better day. I don't know why I put Tuesday, but this is maybe a resistance. Could be.
Jay, may I ask also a practical question?
Of course.
First of all, I would like to thank you very much for that experience that you shared with me when I was living at your home. And especially today, I remembered the day when we went to Harinder, and there were people who was ill with COVID, and Harinder also. And then you were teaching us how to be healthy, how not to catch the virus. And for this experience, I really would like to thank you, because how you guided us, we spent 3 or 4 days in environments of people who had COVID in a very strong form, but for us it was nothing. So now I just would like to ask you just a little bit to remind, because Alisa, she's got COVID, and me, I remember how you guided. I connect with my heart, I connect with my soul, I relax, and I feel that it doesn't touch me. But just the simple several words from you, how to stay centered when around something is, like people are getting ill or some troubles. May you please give just simple inspiration for that?
Yeah. What is your belief?
Well, I believe that I need to get ill to have some rest. This is, I know for sure.
Yeah. So you don't feel worthy enough to deserve rest?
No, I feel I'm worthy when I'm aligned, but when I'm not.
No, but if you say I want to be healed so I can rest, it means you're feeling worthy. You are not worthy enough.
Maybe yes. Yes, I have this tendency all the time to do something, to run.
So it's like to allow yourself to rest. But for that, you don't need so long. It's to cut your mind, like too busy thinking. So it's to rest more in awareness, to rest for 5 seconds. You can do it now, and everybody can do. You just stop thinking. 5 seconds, everybody can do. And you connect to I am. You did more than 5 seconds. Yeah. So for 5 seconds, you can do it. Can you?
It feels so great.
So you rested. So now you can work.
Yes. Oh,
So you don't need to be here. It's not necessary, you know?
yes, perfect. Thank you so much.
And you do this every hour, you know? You just stop, connect to your breath, and just be with your breath or with I am, and that's it.
Yes, just several seconds feels like fulfillment, lightness, inspiration again, and release.
Yeah.
It works. Wow, thanks.
Because, you know, if you have the belief, I need rest. So in order for me to have rest, I'm going to be ill, you know? So then it's a good excuse so you can rest. But then it means you are the person, you know, believe that. But if you say, okay, I'm worthy enough, I can stop any moment. You are busy writing, blah, blah, blah. Stop everything. And you do this often, it will shift in your consciousness, and you will create this I deserve. I'm worthy.
Oh, I want to cry.
You feel
It's
it?
so powerful. Yes, it's very powerful for me. Thanks.
Thank you, Sasha. Is there any questions? Because the structure of the work, it's to receive like so on Mondays then teachings, and then you have some homework to integrate the teachings that are very specific, and it's not like long, it's kind of direct, but it's required you to practice them and to maybe re-listen the teaching and do the practice. And then the next session, there will be like a 1 hour group sharing. So then to see, you know, what is in resistance, what is blocking you. And then from that, you embody more and more the teaching, or you get to a new layer of understanding of them.
And maybe I will share the link of the course, and we will introduce it in some way for people who don't know about don't know much about the course. So I think now I will publish the link in the chat. Сейчас я опубликую ссылку на курс Jai, который начинается в конце сентября, в чате, чтобы у вас просто было понимание, о чем это. So we have 2 websites. One is for people all over the world. It is international, it is in English, and it can be translated in any language. So this is the first one. У нас есть два сайта этого курса. Один курс — это для людей из всего мира. Он на английском, но может быть переведен по щелчку на любой язык, в зависимости от того, на каком вы говорите. Есть один сайт, он только для регистрации из России, потому что Россия сейчас немножко отрезана от всего мира касательно оплат, поэтому вот мы вот так позаботились. And second one is only for Russian, for people who live in Russia, because they are cut it.
And then there is also on my website.
And also, you can check the website of Jai Gopal. Just a second, I will also share the link. But for this, I need just several seconds. Yes. So here is it. This is the official site of Jai Gopal. So any way you like, you can join and see the details.
Coucou Céline. Céline, tu parles français ou tu parles anglais ou pas? Françoise, tu as des questions? You have questions, Françoise? No?
So now you have perfect time to ask any questions, to just to talk to Jai Gopal about the course, about the program, about what is alignment to source, about what is the consciousness. Any questions you feel that are important for you now, this is the perfect time. So be free to turn on your mic and just to show up and start to speak. I'm sure you have some.
Unless it's clear.
Yes.
Coucou Catherine.
Oui. De retour.
We're back. No, another logistical question. We're just thinking a little bit about the timings. If I understood right, or if I looked on your website, it would be from 7 to 8:30.
Yeah.
And then, in that time, we got the teachings and we do the feedback, and then the next teaching for the next week. Is it like a lesson a week, or do we do one lesson, integrate, do the feedback? I'm just curious.
No, it's a lesson a week.
Okay.
And then, so 7 to 8:30 is a lesson, and whatever activation, guided meditation, tools, everything there. And then from 8:30 to 9:30 is a sharing.
Okay. Okay. 8:30, 9:30. Okay. I'm just thinking.
Yeah. And there is always a replay. So in case you cannot join for whatever reason, you have the replay. But the best is to do if you cannot be live, to do the replay before the next session. Better.
Mm-hmm. And the first hour and a half, is it going to be more like discussion, or is it very succinct, practical lessons? And
no, it's a more the first part is more the lesson and the activation, meditation, and maybe 1 or 2 question and answer. But it's a question and answer about the course, about the teaching, not like a sharing. Sharing is second part.
okay. So it should stick pretty much to the timings.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So if there is no question, Sasha?
So, if there is no question, maybe we still have some time, or if you planned this meeting for 1 hour or 1.5 of an hour, we can decide what to do.
No, I just shared what I needed to share, but if there is, and then it was like time for questions. But then if there is no question, there is no question. That's fine.
Yes, it means that it is clear. Скажите, we are thinking or to conclude the meeting, or if you would like to interact in some way, maybe you have some propositions, because we were planning like plus 30 minutes from now. And if you still have some questions, something to share, some emotions, so you can. Otherwise we are complete. So tap plus in the chat if you want to spend some more time together, and tap 0 if you want to complete the session.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, if you want to receive the recordings of this meeting, we will publish them in our Telegram community chat, so you can join it and have the recordings of the meetings here. First, oh no, it's not that. We also have 2 community for notification and to be together in Telegram. So first one is in English language, second one is in Russian. So there we will publish the recordings. And for now, I will just look. There is people who write, thank you so much. And yes, everybody is complete. They are ready to go out in gratitude.
Yeah, I feel it's complete anyway. So it's nice everyone shares it.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything you do, everything you are, everything you bring to this world on earth and to our life.
Yes, it's everybody is here for the same. So thank you for everybody to show up, for being who you are, and to choose your highest potential possible. And it means to be the mission. To be the mission means embody this higher frequency of you, and also be the blueprint. So be your dream, to be here to live your dream, and to not hold back from living your dream. This is really, really, really the intention. is both like to live your dream, the dream of your heart, and to live the being that you are, to enjoy just living fully and loving fully.
Oh, there is something I remembered that I wanted to share. It's that there is a possibility that Alignment to Source course starts at on 26th of September. But now we already have learning group who is preparing for the work. Each like week or 2 weeks.
Sasha, this is not the main. The main is to set the intention to come and to join. And then the preparation is to set the intention to be present for the course. And then if they receive whatever they receive more like meditations on before. But what matters is to set your intention for what you really, 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 really want for your life.
I get. Yes, thank you. Now I got it.
This is that. This is the preparation. This is not to have like, I want this meditation. No. What do you really, 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 really want? Because your intention make it for you what you're going to receive. So this is the best preparation you can do. It's every day you ask the question, what I do really, 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 really want for my life, for this course, for whatever. But what is it? And to be clear on that.
And if the answers don't come, I know for some people it's not so easy to get the answer.
But they ask the question every day. If there's no question today, it's okay. You do it next day. Because when you ask a question, it's always answered. This is the law of the universe. So if you get no answer, it means you believe you don't get answer. Because when a question is asked, there is always answer. This is the law.
You know what? I even sometimes feel like first there is an answer, and if there wouldn't be the answer, you would never try to guess what is to ask the question. What I think that maybe in a subtle level, first is your destiny, and that's why you somehow receive these answers. Why, what? And if it wouldn't exist, you would never ask, you would never wonder, you would never look at this way. How do you feel? Can it be so?
I'm not sure I get your question clear.
I mean that you say if you ask, there is always the answer. And sometimes I feel like if it wouldn't be important for me, if it wouldn't be this answer wouldn't be the part of my life, I would never wonder to ask this question.
You mean? Yeah, okay.
Maybe answers, they exist first than my question.
No, you need to have desires, because desires, this is why we experience life. You know, if we have no desire, we don't need to be incarnate. See, if there is no desire, there is no need for learning. Okay, so the first desire is to be incarnate. When you desire to be incarnate, you are here to learn. And everything in your life, every experience is a learning. And this is what we get to know more and more. The more we open up for the learning that is happening, then the more we expand. So life is about experience and learning from our experience. And we need to have desire, because desire creates contrast. So when we have a new desire, or new intention, I would say more than desire, intention / desire, when you have this new intention, is going to create catalyst, or is going to create some contraction for you to learn more. This is, for example, to join a course like this intention will create opportunities for learning and growth.
Thank you. Even I remember once on one of your course, there was a lady who wanted to join your course. She really had the desire. She said, I had a feeling, I feel the call, I want to come here and to learn. But she didn't know how to get the money. She didn't have the money to join the course. And somehow, next day, her boss gave her premium, like additional money, just at the amount of the course. He did never do so, but this time he did this. And she called, wow, it's a destiny.
And you know, Sasha, you ask, it is given. She asked for doing the course, she received the money.
Yes.
So, you know, when you ask a question, when you ask, it's always given. If we don't receive, it's because we create a delay of the receiving of what we ask.
What is the best way to minimize the delay?
We will learn this in the course, because it cannot be answered like this. Every lesson will bring like subtlety, depth, more awareness, more insights.
Yes, I'm waiting for the course. I'm joining. And by the way, who is joining with us? I'm just wondering, is there people who already in or going to go? Please tap in the chat plus if you are already in, or if you have the intention to come. I will just want to see with whom I will learn together next half of a year. It's a great journey. Alexandra and Tatiana. Yes, Tatiana, she's already in, and Alexandra. And by the way, if you have any questions, how to pay, how to come in, or any questions, you just call through me. I will try to answer. If I will not know the question, I will ask Jai Gopal. Any questions you will have in future about your education, please find me. My name is Alexandra, and this is my phone number, I guess. So you can reach me in WhatsApp and ask anything you would like to know about the course of Jai Gopal. Okay. Oh, and Elizabeth also in. So see you at the course.
Thank you. I suppose it's done for today. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for organizing, Sasha. Much love, and really, really ask yourself what you really, 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 really want for your life. This is a very important question.
Thank you, Jay, for inspiration, and thank everybody for coming, and thank Alexandra for translation, and really thanks to the universe that we have this experience together.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience. Thank you so much for opening this opportunity to be together and share about this truth that we are more than what we believe we are, and to open up for more consciousness. And anyway, consciousness is the key for us in this time of change. So I really encourage you to open up for more of that in any ways or form you want. But this is time is now for that more than ever before. You know, it's like 30 years ago, I received this teaching from the Tibetan masters. And at that time, it felt for me like very abstract or very far. But today, I went again to see a Tibetan master, and the way it was speaking to me was so different, so obvious. It's already tangible. It's already here. So time has really, really opened up to new consciousness, to realize this consciousness for more people, not only certain being. It's more people are ready to open up for realization. So it's really clear, and it's clearer and clearer. So, but you need to want it. You need to ask for it, really, really, because it needs your willingness, your courage, your engagement. It's not like just an experience. It's a realization. So it's more than that. Voila. That's why it's 6 months course. It's not like just a weekend course. It's 6 months course. So it needs for you to say yes to it. And you give it time. And if it's not now, it will be later. Everyone has to follow his own intuition. Okay. Much love, and hope to see you soon in whatever form, whatever place, for more teaching, for more opening, for more sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Big love to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So we are stopping the